The 60s, a time of free love, peace, drugs, sunflowers, Woodstock, rock and roll, peace sign painted vans, and revolution. To say that America was changed forever during the 1960s is probably an understatement. Then came the eve of the literal end of an era. On August 9th, 1969, at approximately 9 a.m., a maid at 10050 Cielo Drive, a sprawling but isolated property tucked into a hillside in Los Angeles, called the police after finding 5 dead people. There was a blonde woman on the living room floor, a rope wrapped around her neck, and stab wounds in her swollen belly. A bloodied corpse wore a hood. Another was behind the wheel of a car. 2 more were sprawled on the lawn about 50 feet apart. A neighbor recalled hearing shots around midnight. The word pig was wiped in blood on a white front door. This sounds like the beginning pages of a horror script, but sadly, this was very much reality on that infamous date back in 1969. Hollywood was very much under siege by fear as Charles Manson, an ex-convict turned cult leader, planned out this ritualistic attack, directing his followers to sneak into a Benedict Canyon home rented by the director Roman Polanski, where they killed his pregnant wife, Sharon Tate, and 4 guests before dawn. Americans have long had an insatiable appetite for gruesome crime stories, but this inexplicable act left many in Hollywood panicked that they could be next. Some celebrities bought handguns to protect themselves. Others installed security cameras or holed up at a Beverly Hills hotel. For many, the killings exposed the network of hustlers and hangers-on who lurk in the shadows of Los Angeles, barely within grasp of celebrity, culture, and the desire that fuels it. The murders brought into focus several life cycles, disparate but connected, that displayed some of the glamour and intrigue that have long fed the Hollywood script mill, the New York Times reported. This is also the setting of Quentin Tarantino's fictionalized account of these events, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. The director's 9th film follows the fictionalized main characters of TV actor Richard Dalton, played by Leonardo DiCaprio, and his stuntman and friend Cliff Booth, played by Brad Pitt. As Tarantino has stated, ultimately, this film is about Richard and Cliff and their lives in the backdrop of 1969 Hollywood and these world events, which includes real-world characters such as Bruce Lee, played here by Mike Moe, as well as Steve McQueen, played by Damian Lewis, and many other famous people of yesteryear. Most notable among them is Sharon Tate, played by Margot Robbie, whose infamous murder, many have said, brought the free love style of the 60s to an end. Many suspect that this film will have some similarities in artistic freedom as one of Tarantino's previous historical fiction films, Inglourious Basterds, which presented an alternate reality contrast to the real-life events of World War II and the battle against the infamous Nazis. Needless to say, I'm pretty excited to see what Tarantino has up his sleeve for this film. Looks like a great cast as well. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you haven't already, please feel free to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon right next to it to stay up to date as new content is uploaded frequently, so stay tuned. And as always, I wish you all a good one. See you later, homies.